guys? Welcome to HunterBBQ live stream. Today is San Francisco day 8 and almost time to get to day 9. Why I want to mention the day 8 and day 9 is because this will be our first combat drill, and every one of you already know what happens in the combat drill is that whoever not really want to fight or not join any war, somehow they will come out and fight because combat drill is how everyone start to fight, with or without reasons, because that's how the rewards and also the point things, so we might see a lot of people jumping all their point and all their kills because of the first combat drill in this particular legendary battleground of San Francisco. And that's how I also try to do a little bit more stream, because things is slowly getting a little bit stable and also settle down. That is how I describe it. So that what I mean is that from the very first day before the San Francisco start, there's a lot of preparations and a lot of planning things and a lot of management things to do. That's why just too busy and too much thing, and under a lot of pressure as well. So that now every situation is very stabilized, and so that I can start to do some videos and not to focus on whatever on the management currently. So everyone's already know the fort is opening on the other week, 3 days and 6 hours. That's mean around Monday, and Monday we might have the update 4.2, something like that. I think a lot of you already read through all the update things and about the new skin, the new officer, and also we can see here server 4 and server 1, they have some starting of the combat as well. So you can see server 4, they relocate their CC on the bridge side and start to burning this side of the S1E, and S1E was successfully defended this particular area yesterday until today, and now they start to get burned again. And on the top side you can see another S4 burning S1E as well on this very small narrow route. You can see currently no defense. Why is that? Is because currently S1E is kind of busy on here. If you can see S1E, they have almost 60 to 70% of all their members is currently on this particular area of this bridge, protecting their CC and also fighting this server 3. And you can see this is S1E territory, and you can see all their members is currently on this particular area, and it's just too small of this particular narrow route, so this S3 can't really go up there and attack. But somehow S3 break through the other side, this side, and so that they can start to move here, and so that they can do some damage to S1E. So you can see there's kind of fight here. Mostly nowadays all the fight is about a lot of fly over your screen, and everyone just standing each other and staring each other. But you can see Scar, they being a little bit aggressive to attack. And we have Merlin. I still remember this name when we fight S1E on the last Moscow. The second last Moscow, not the third one. So this current war zone we have, and then on the bottom side you can see server 7 successfully pushed back all the way of this server 3, and so that server 3 only have a little bit of space defending their village, and that is how this server 7 can push, because this the safe zone line. But at least there's 3 village for the server 3. If they want to push, they can definitely push there. And another problem is the other side is here. Not sure where is that. There should be this narrow small cave on this mountain road. You can see S7 server 7, they push back all the way. So currently this Scar, they are stuck on this safe zone, and they really need exit because all their door is blocked by server 1 and server 7 currently. That's why server 3 they really have to do something to open up their door, otherwise they will be just stuck on this safe zone before or not even the fort is opening. So that is how the war zone on that side. Then on our side currently is still the same, nothing really going on too much. And yep, we have we have you can see we have 3 god here, and then everyone's enjoying the fun, and so that at least I would say at least RBL is not push us back all the way to this safe zone. At least we still have one particular village that open up, and so that we will push back, like burning this and this 2 village, and so that RBL have to be a little bit careful on that. The other side is on the left side. We also have here you can see we have 1 village, and so that this particular village can burn move on 1-2 side as well. So that's why almost like 90 or 95% of all their troops, I mean their base is here defending. And just there I really display how I can use the Liberty Bomber. That's why you can see on the top side here they have very less base, because they already know that basically we can use the Liberty Bomber to bomb them on. That's why you can see Wolf is not putting a lot of base on the top side. Instead they try to have their base on the bottom side. That's how being a bit effective as well. And you can see all the server 2 fighter is stuck on the door currently, but they will be all at once and march out when the combat will start. That is how everyone understand from the combat drill, right? But we still have some other members on the farm soon, and some of them I'm not really sure. I think they're not really moving at all, right? Not sure what happened to this one. They have a build a village. Oh, okay. This is what do you call that? This is server for CC side. They relocate their CC. That's why they have to build this particular village back, so that they can connect back all their village on the left side. That's why I think like why they want to build something on that. It's because of this gray area. It belongs to server 4. They need to connect it back, and so that they have their own what do you call that connections back to the village. So currently the action is not much, but that is why I want to do the live stream. It's not mainly focused on the war we having here, because I think we might have a war. You can see our team start to have grouping up, so that our team will start to attack somehow, I think. But because I'm not there to lead them, so I'm not really sure, but they definitely doing something there. I just want to show, because I just try not to only show our side of war. I also try to show the other side of how S1E can also have the situation of 1 versus 2 starting by now, or can say by today, because from the previous date there is no way that S1E can do the 1 versus 2, but until today they finally declare that they will take the 1 versus 2. But as we all see, server 3 stuck inside their safe zone. There's a lot of disadvantage from the beginning until now, and that's how the S1E have their CC blocking the bridge and just making this server 3 have no way to move out from this bridge. All they can do is try to burn the village from the other side of this very narrow and small route, that have to burn it all the way out. That's the only option that for server 3 they can do it all the way out and have it back big U-turns. So if they ask me what to do next, I would like to suggest them to build the CC around I think this one is very good positions to have a CC, or this one is work fine as well, or they can put a CC somewhere here as well. I mean, why I want to suggest server 3 to put their CC somewhere here. The first thing is that they currently holding no laboratory. They only have the settlements, and settlement doesn't give them any buff. As long you connect back your settlement during the same date, then should be okay. Otherwise, you really think the point is so important from the settlements. But winning the war is a key. If server 3 have their CC somewhere around here, you can see they start to cut off this S1E particular village, then they can cut off this one. Once they cut off this one and this one, then this S1E CC, the S1E must abandon this CC, otherwise they are, they are 90% of all their connections will be disconnected because of this village is disconnect and this village is disconnect. That's why I would suggest them to build somewhere here on the server 3 CC, so that once the S1E remove their CC, they can just easily connect back to their settlement by the same date, and also they can advance it to the town and also advance it to the military laboratory, because seems like no chance for the server 3 to take back their own laboratory. The reason is because server 7 put the CCs here, so it's very hard for server 3 to do that. So that's what my suggestion for server 3. Hopefully they can do that, right? And then server 4 is doing the best, like how they really relocate their CC here. That's why they're blocking this particular bridge. But I would say server 4, the best fighting area is somewhere around this town. The reason is because the town is opening on next 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours and 37 minutes. And you can see currently on this town is definitely no one guiding, no one really checking on it. That's why is server 4 somehow come here and give a big hit of this server 1. And because server 1 just recently defending this one and got their village burned, that means server 1 have to either walk all the way from here to this side. I think take about 25 to 30 minutes per person to walk it there. Otherwise, you have to waste one airlift to come over here. But the problem is that server 1 have to defend their town. But if server 3 push even further, this all the active guy using the airlift have to use another airlift to come back here to defend the bridge. Otherwise, server 3 might start to build a CC somewhere around here. Then server 1 have to decide what to do with their connections and their CC, because if they doesn't stop server 3 to set up that particular CC, they will start to lose this particular CC. But they want to protect this CC that give them nothing, but the town definitely give them something. That's why they have to decide what to do next. Otherwise, they must start to falling. That's why the key is how server 4 and server 3 working together has with a war plan, how to start to make server 1 very easy. The reason is you can see currently server 1 is have to focus on the second top side and the first top side and the second top side having two particular connections is having a compact. So here we have another compact, and so that they will contact on this town, and server 1 laboratory is a little bit inside, but the problem is that once they are out of airlift, they will not have any more backup jump in all the way, and tomorrow is combat drill. The problem is the combat drill, you will start to drain all your military fund and all your reserve very quickly, because everyone just want to spend all their reserve just to get the top one of the combat drill. That's why tomorrow is a perfect day to war. Of course, for server 1 is perfect as well, but as everyone know, 1 versus 2 of the clan is very hard, because server 3 and server 4 is also a top 1 alliance from their own server, and S1E is also one of the top 1 alliance. I mean, not like top 1, they are the best allies currently in the game currently. That's how we describe them. So that this is how our server versus server being so interesting, because we have two best of the best allies currently in the same particular server. And you can see server 1 somehow they dropped their power to 20 let me check, 22.3 billion power. They should be 22.7 or something, or 23 billion power. Because of the continuously fighting, their power is dropping. That's why our power also up and down as well. Currently we stand on 22.4 billion power. We're unable to go up 23 billion power, but that is how you have two mega giant allies on the same battlefield. That's the problem currently. That's why that's one of the very glad and very good news is that server 2 and server 1 doesn't have to impact and have a contact on the first 2 weeks, because we try to fight Wolf from server 1 as well. That's why server 1 have very good advantage, because they have 2 allies combine together, definitely they can 2-on-1 any kind of other server. That is their advantage. So when they come to LIs and team up things, they always have a leverage and also the better offering, because they're like buy one free one package. So like you have the best top 1 alliance in the game, and also you have the other top 2 on the server 1 alliance coming together. That's how the situation, and every other server also want to ask for server 1 first before they try to ask server 2. But anyway, currently we are on this 4-on-4 situations, and after the 4-on-4 situation, and currently you can see server 2 is having 1-on-2 situations, and so that server 1 is just started by today having 1-on-2. We're still not sure what's the war plan of server 4 and server 3. They just start to working together, because last time they was having these 1-on-1 situations, and so that server 3 and server 1 is just 1-on-1. After that, server 3 swapped their target to 1-on-1 with server 7, and finally they swapped their target again to attack server 1 together with server 4, as in one of the war plan as well. So that a lot of things happening in our server versus server of this San Francisco. I can't blame a lot of things, because there is just too many things happening, too many things to care. That's why I'm also not able to have a lot of time to catch up a lot of videos and a lot of updates of the game. And also you know, the world is burning as well. That's why I also try to just play the game peacefully and not to involve any political things. So you can see we have a tag here say Q, and I think we might have a push here. I can see how of this server 2 is pushing now. So they already push a few bases on the top side here, I guess. That's why they're pushing on the bottom now. And we are not seeing a lot. This guy is trying to run away, right? I'm not sure what he's doing, but they should really kill all these archeries first, instead of just kill that particular base that is standing there, do nothing, right? And let's see if this guy is strong or not. Okay, 60 million, definitely not a threat. Definitely not a threat. Okay, finally that base try to move away. They should not really focus on that. They should really focus on killing the archeries, because that is how the opponents can kill you. But currently, I will see we are all outnumber them, so we can easily wipe all of this wolf. So that as always, when we try to wipe this wolf, and so that the RBL will come. So I will have to take a look when this RBL will start to come, right? I think here we have some problem with those guys try to kill our reserve. Okay, he tried to attack this guy base. I would say it's perfectly fine, because you know, they should know how to defend. You can see this Jaguar is trying to attack to defend his base. So I would say he's definitely perfectly fine. No need to do anything else. So you can see this guy is 100 over power. Okay, he dropped a bit. He should be 100 million power, and he can't finish off this Jaguar on over 60 over million power, or 60 or 70. And with so low HP, he should really focus and focus it down, but he can't finish job of that. That's how the difference of server 2 fighter know how much troops to give up for the fight, and how to defend the base, like not going to have a panic button like, okay, this guy have a base getting attacked by the opponents, then the officer have to put like 1,000 tag here to say help this, help that, and whatever. And yeah, that's not the panic button we should press, unless is some reason. But that's how server 3 is doing the job of pushing this wolf. I would like to see when this RBL will start to act as well, because usually wolf will get pushed back all the way until there's no base left from wolf side, and they will just try to ask this RBL from server 6 to help them. Otherwise their village will start to get burning. And you can see RBL also try to play around with us, but definitely they try to stay on this peace side, like they're just watching what is happening. They're not really involved any war or something. They definitely just be the one that say, all right, so all the wolf already dead, so it's time for RBL to come in so that they can clear the mess or something. That's how we fight for all the days that 1-on-2, and that's why we are keep on killing a lot of wolf, but the RPL come and that is being 1-on-2 situations. I would say we enjoy a lot of fun. The reason is because we have we have a lot of people checking the killing machines ranking, like more than half of the top 100 or top 200 people is all from server 2, because we have a lot of kill, and we have a lot of actions as well, because we are the only alliance from the start having 1 versus 2 situation until now. That's why we are engaged even more and more war zones. That's why they know, okay, you can stop. They can siege down this base. There's kind of small group of the enemy, so I'm not really worried about that, right? Yeah, definitely not to worry that too much. Some bomber try to help, but this super heavy and this archery group, they should really work fine somehow. At least kill this one, it's good. Okay, finally someone start, so I will see, okay, the archery group also start to attack, but the archery group a little bit too far, and the mobility group is a little bit too far to cover them as well. You can see this archery start to kill, and this base start to kill the random things, that's why, but you can see we take it down very quickly as well. Okay, I think it's good. It's good, I think it's good. As long we put down the base very quickly, so not getting the base have some kill. But this base, they really need to do a little bit more job. I think this base might be a fail, because all these guys are standing there not doing things. I'm not sure why these guys do that. Right? Okay, finally they work. No, they're still not working. I think this guy is offline or something, right? Yeah, definitely this guy's. Finally he tried to move. Not really. Okay, finally he moved. He like delay like a minute to do the things, otherwise this base already dead like 99 years before. Still some disappoint to see some leader who have their group offline, or not pay attention what they are doing. If you're not paying attention, you really doesn't have to use the groups to go into the war zone. Definitely you're asking your teammates to die for you. That's definitely not good, right? Okay, so you can see there's some resistance from this wolf, but very clearly see how server 2 is pushing all the way already. But this base is activated somehow, but luckily it's very less of the defense. They should really kill this base. Okay, some wolf jump on the behind. Where is our fast team? They should really, okay, they're not able to block this one, unfortunately. But that's fine, as long as not activated, the base should be fine, right? I guess, okay. But they still not kill this base yet. Okay, they start to kill this base, but this base having no defense, like no troops, so it's definitely not a threat. I think our team should know what to do there, right? I'm not too worried about that. So you can see our team very quickly react on coming here. Okay, this guy start a little bit too quick, because all the archery group might not start to attack. And this archery group really have to start to attack now. Not really. Okay. They attack, but this archery group is not helping. Really, okay, finally he react to attack as well. They really have to check what is happening. They can't really drag out. And the fast team, okay, at least they took this base down, right? Some losses, but it's still fine. It's still fine. It's still swarming here and there. Because war can't have all the things perfectly. That is for sure. But anyway, our team is doing the job, like wiping all this wolf guy. Should be fine, right? And this guy is still not able to finish the Jaguar somehow. Yep. It'll be funny. Here we have another guy try to attack the rear. Like no one really know what's happening. At least this medium tank try to attack. I think he might not have anyone using him. Okay, his space is here, so should be fine. I need to put my fighter somewhere around, like support the front line. And you can see a lot of this guy is just standing there. Their troops here, like sleeping. That's why a lot of people really sleeping. Somehow, I would say. That's why it's very pain to see your own guy fight, and like 30 to 40% of them just standing there watching, like do nothing. It's very pain to see that somehow. That's why sometimes I try to not look at it and let them do their jobs until they finish the job, and best to watch on others. How long this village have to burn? Like still burning. Okay, last 5 minutes. Hopefully S3 can start to get this one, because once they get this one, they can start to build 1-2 village, and so that they can start to spray like spray out their build. Because this particular area they can't build out, they must really rely on this particular area to come out. Otherwise, they really have no way to go out. That's why this S1E CC is really built on the wrong side. If the S1E CC built on this particular area, then server 3 have 0% to go out from their CC. That's the problem. But that's why S1E also didn't really encounter the map problems. So that they built on the wrong side, and lets the server 3 have chance to come out, because this particular area, server 3 just have no way to come out. Otherwise, they have to sacrifice a lot of that to go out. Then you can see on the announcement say that one of the S1E village is destroyed by server 4. I think it should be this one, right? Yeah, should be this one. So we will start to see server 4 might start to build this one. That's why today I will try to focus on server 1 war and see what is really happening there. And you can see all this server 4 is already here preparing to do their things. But still okay, some truck start to moving on. Only one truck currently I see. Okay, 2 and 3 truck is going. So definitely they will build on the bridge over. And let's see how's the top side of the war zone happening as well. Yep, really hard to track. Okay, this one. Okay, this one is still burning. Yep, it's still burning. Okay, 14 minutes. So that yep, we will see how the server 1 encounter to defend like 3, 4. I mean 4 point of the war zone currently. So 1 have. I might think there will be add up another war point of here like 5 war points. So the server 1 really have to think about how to defend like at least three places they have to defend. I mean like not like 5 or 6 or something. I mean like even you have 3 war zone, you just can't really keep up all that war. It's because it's just too tiring to do all that. That's one of the problems. And one of the best thing is that this is the arm factories, right? Yeah, everyone really hope to have these arm factories. The reason is because they give you a 5-star unit, every 2 days, and a lot of us already know how hard to do gather and get all these 5-star. It's not because the arm factory is giving you this kind of reward. Every single time of Moscow or any other server, I always just hope that we have these arm factories, and the arm factory is the best reward we can get in the server. If anyone of you not knowing now, you all know, because that is what I say. I mean like any kind of thing, even though the town hall is not better than you have the arm factories, the arm factories is above every single things that you should have. Like I would really have to like take 2 arm factories to trade off the town hall, or even like I give you all the town. Like if we have a town, we have a town, I would like to give up all the town to get all 4 arm factories, but I don't think any others less will agree with me. So I think my best chance is just get 1 or 2, the maximum. But I just let you know, if you have a chance to trade for arm factories, you always want to take the arm factories because that is the ultimate goal after this particular server event. That is how you can bring on to the next event, because like military fund from the town is not something give you a huge jump, but definitely arm factory give you something like real firepowers and also your powers to your account. Town hall definitely is good, but town hall is just give you to win the current server only. It doesn't really give you anything more. They give you like first capture point. Let me see. Yeah, the town hall first capture is like 30,000, 200,000 point, and then like per minute give you 20 point. Yeah, that's how the town hall give you to win this particular server. But you know, losing it not means that you really lose it, because it's based on the point ranking. Like currently we're still on number 8, but that's really not worry me too much, because I would really know that once the server ending on this San Francisco, server 2 will be at least have top 3. I will say we will at least have top 3. That is what my goal and target currently. That's why I'm not worried about the point currently, because everything just started. You know, everything just started, and the whole map is not even open yet. That's why I'm not so worried about the point currently. And of course we have a strategy to encounter why our point is so low and how we can bring our point up together again. Okay, you can see we have some tag, I mean the mark to say go back. I really like how I train all these officer to know where, I mean not like officer, like all these war leader, how to lead the war, like when you have to go in, when you have to go out. And now we really see a lot of the red color over the blue. Like that's why retreat is really a good call. They should really know when to call all the members, like how this rocket is killing, and this it's not helping, right? A little bit funny there. That's why war leader is very, very important. Okay, this guy tried to attack again. Okay, this is not Jaguar anymore. This is another guy. So yeah. So let's see whether he can kill it. I think he can kill it, right? That's why I say this over 100 million power guy should easily kill them. And now he's doing that, right? Okay, he did kill it. That's his job, right? Yeah. So that's how you really need to train your war leaders, and so that your war leader will tell your members and all your fighters what to do. And from this view, we really see a lot of red is already here. That is like not asking all your members to go to die for no supports, because just too many bases activated, then all this space will start to eat up all your members. That's what you should not do. That's why I'm glad that they really know when to do things, right? And also they know when to go in and go out. Okay, there's a red color. Let me see what is that red color, right? It's a bomber. Okay, a little bit. Okay. Archeries. This light tank is just too low. This guy is not big as well, so yep. He's playing around with archeries. I really need to say, let me change this one. Oops, right. Okay, someone used attack, so I need to alright. It's perfectly using the tag of retreat. So I just asked them stop the attack. I think our war leader is still not knowing the situation. That's why it's my responsibility to ask them to stop the attack, because now is very, very good timing, because you can see we wipe all this top of the base, and now they are occupying again by the wolf. That means they are very, very actively currently, so that we should not really chase them. We should have to wait for them. I mean, we should really start to defend our side first, and so that we are not losing a lot of troops for the opponents. Why we have 3 guys on here? Like, no one really... I mean, what? Are you sure? Like, you know, the whole world, no one really see this is happening. I'm really not sure, should I really put attack here? Like, these 3 guys can easily keep on damaging our troops, like, no one really care. Like, what are these all these people doing, right? Okay, a little bit fun. Yeah, it's a little bit fun, I would say. And I somehow I hate one thing is that some of the tag we put there for a reason, but some what do you call that? Some officer, they just remove the tag without checking whether the tag is already there or not. Like that's why I like to put a tag, and every single time I put a tag, I have to check whether that tag is already used by someone else, and that meaning is really what we needed on that particular date. And it's like, I really no idea like what is they are all doing. Like all these fighters flying here and let them kill freely. Like why no one want to kill them? Okay, the opponents try to counter attack us. That is good enough. You know, it's really good enough. At least someone try to use the bomber to kill that, and we have opponent's fighter, and all these fighter is just standing there like that is your opponents, and you doesn't know when to attack them. It's like so funny. Okay, the opponent try to Lilith here, set up the base. He want to set up even further. Okay, that's fine. He start the attack. He try to use the base to defend, but it's just not working. Yes. Anyway, they will take down this base very quick. Yeah. Okay, take down this one. Okay, at least take down one group. I mean, take down like 2-3 groups there. It's like at least like 500 kill already. This group, not fully dead, half dead, and then instantly get out. Okay, looks good. Like we have so many Air Force here dying for no reason. Like, not sure why. Like, we even have a fast team. Like, what is this guy doing? I'm really not sure. What are they doing? And this guy. Okay, fine. Maybe I say stop attack, and that is why no one want to come here and help. But at least this guy is helping because this is his base. This really he's responsible to kill all this guy, and the other guy on the next side, and then I think he's offline. But you know, can't really comment much. And all these fighter planes just die for no reasons because they just put the plane there and let the plane die. Can I just change another words? Your plane is dying. You can see all of their fighter planes dying. The reason is because your plane is just AFK there and let the opponent kill you, and the opponent is using light tank. Like, you know, light tank is free kill you anytime. Okay, finally we have 3 god. Yep, we have 3 god. So the best show ever is coming. I will just put a star. Yes. No one use star, right? Okay, no one use star, so I put star. 3 god showtime. As you see, I doesn't want to put the tag on the 3 god base. One of the reasons is because let's say if this is 3 god base, then when you zoom out and zoom in, and you will feel very disturbed by this tag because someone put a tag on your base and it just block the things that you want to see. That's why I would like to put the tag, you know, like a little bit away from 3 god, and so that he can focus to kill the opponents on whatever beside him. So he doesn't want to put a tag on someone of your star player or your MVP, and so that they feel so annoying because they can't see like what kind of opponent is coming and what kind of opponent is moving, and how, let's say someone try to storm my base and I want to kill just artilleries, and because of this particular tag is blocking, I can't see the top side whether there is artilleries or not. That's why I know this problem very long time. That's why we doesn't want to put a tag on somewhere that blocking the view. But you can see I put it on the left side, it's perfectly blocked nothing, and all the opponents on the bottom side, so it's it's very good as well. I don't think anyone will try to touch Trigger base because that is a very deadly trap. If they touch it, it's super funny, I would say. But there's still problem of a lot of airplanes die already. That is why I hate all this offline guy. You should not really send your troops out, and this guy just stand there like watching an Netflix or something, and he's just using a lot of troops to stand there do nothing. So if all these troops die, I really have no say. But okay, let me try to see who is this guy. And I really like to find who is that war leader, right? Because we are very hard to know whether that is the war leader. Okay, this one is the war leader. Okay, I need to write a mail, so it's not good to show. Alright, I just sent last mail to inform that the guy that okay, I thought Trigger base is gone. Like how they kill Trigger base so quickly, but definitely not the case. Trigger base still here. Just scared me a little bit like heart attack, like oh my god, how they kill Trigger base and I missed the actions, right? Okay, no, the action is still there. That's why I think like no one really can kill Trigger base. And this guy is active, so I have to remove this tag so that it's not blocking this guy. Like he tried to play with his archeries, but this guy tried to attack him. Okay, someone activated the Trigger base. So funny, and we'll see how Trigger react on that as well. So we really have to put a single unit out by any super heavy he have, because his base is activated currently. Okay, finally you can see. Yeah, he got attacked a lot of things. I think they try to siege him, but with this kind of sizes, they have no chance. Like all of them will die. All of them will die. They just stand no chance to kill Trigger base because this size is too small to siege someone giant with 200 million power. So I'm not sure what they're thinking. Definitely this is like a free lunch to Trigger, like a snack. I can just one bite, eat all of them. You can see someone try to run away as well. Okay, more group on the top try to assist, but it's just too late because the top group is just a tank group. They help nothing on the siege. The siege group, I mean all the archery is already dead. Only this guy dealing damage. So if Trigger take out this guy, definitely they have no damage to take out Trigger base. Right? Yeah, finally take out this one, and yeah, that's why you see all of them have to retreat. That's why they doesn't know how to wait Trigger base because Trigger base is just so OP. The other things you can see, all our members try to help Trigger as well, try to attack them. And on the top side, finally, and I still see this guy's AFK somehow. And that's how you got all the troops dive by the opponents try to come in. And this guy actively try to help him, but you know, you can't help someone offline because all the troops is just standing there and die. You can see how the opponents clear all the groups there. And I really have nothing to say, like I really not sure what this guy doing. Okay, finally my super heavy is here as well. So funny, I really say so funny. And my super heavy have, that's why you can see if this guy is moving, because I already joined this group, my super heavy is already joined this group. If this guy is moving, my super heavy will move. But my super heavy just come to regroup, that's all. It doesn't move at all. And that's how this offline group make a lot of our friends die without a reason. That is I'm not sure what to do. That's why I have to really give him a warning. Right. I mean, yeah, a lot of that unnecessary. I mean, if you bring it to fight with a fair fight, I would say that's fine because you have something, but definitely not. And you can see already know how good of 3 gods of 240 million power can easily wipe all that swamp one time, and they can't do anything. And this guy tried to mock 3 god, but he doesn't know 3 god is the top guy on our server. I'll just show you the top guy on the power. Currently is 240 million. The second one is just near to 200. It's nowhere near to touch 200 yet. You know, that's why 200 million is so far away. It's like a very top high level. It's like above the sky. So 3 god is almost on the the space on the near to the sun or something, very far, or he already landed to the Mars or something. That's why we are still working on how to make our way to go to the sky. That's why they have really no way to kill 3 god with that kind of size. Maybe they have that kind of size with another 2 groups. They might bring 3 god base down to somewhere around here, 30%. But no, that's how I see it somehow. Okay, I need to check some of the chat and just to make sure that I didn't miss any top actions or something. Alright, so this is what I want to see. So you can see after that swamp from the opponents by Wolf, around 40 players, and then the war stand around 6 minutes, and 3 god already kill about 3,500 something. But the best thing is 3 gods only die like less than 50 reserve. Is it a base? It's a base, and they kill almost like 32.5% of 3 god base. But if you take very what do you call that? You take take long and longer time to kill his base. All this 32.5% will reduce very quickly because everyone know if you have very good VIP system plus the upgrade of the research and everything on the base, it will recover very quickly of the base HP. So all this 22.5% will just get back like all that 3,000 worth or not. Equal to nothing. And this is how the damage from all the 3 god damage. But it's very surprised me that this is why I want to have the 7.2 Liberty Bomber. This is how 3 god using with 1 Liberty Bomber plus 2 fighter. This 2 fighter is mainly protect his bomber, and this bomber dealing almost 100 million damage to the enemy and kill almost like 600 over. And all others is kill a little bit more. But the problem is that this bomber, you can put it out from your base, so it doesn't need for your base to activate it to start to kill someone else. That's the beauty of why everyone would use this bomber of the Liberty, because this Liberty can put it out from your base to keep on kill anything beside you, and also it can kill enemy base as well. And all this kill looks like amazing from your archeries, and super heavy. But the problem is that if no one activate your base, then all this thing is just equal to 0. That's the problem. That's why everyone really have to look for this Liberty Bomber. That's how I also got this Liberty Bomber as well. And also archeries damage, you can see we have these archeries with a lot of normal damage. I mean, sometimes you have to depend whether they shoot on the tank, shoot on the super heavy, or shoot on those archeries. Because if you shoot on the archeries, you will get a little bit more damage, and the skill damage as well. But you can see clearly this skill damage is too high, and others skill damage is okay, and this 2 is almost too okay. And that's how I teach. I mean, I share, not like teach. I share to Trigod, because if I compare to the previous Trigod report of Super Heavy, his Super Heavy definitely have no officer damage, and that's how I asked him to have to swap his setup so that his Super Heavy have some skill damage instead of having less of this 11.2 billion damage to the opponents. That's how I also try to improve Trigod as well, even though he's on the on the mass level to me. But of course, my job is always try to help them to improve. So we will see the 40 players from Wolf, and you can see from RBL as well. That's why it's not like all of them is from Wolf, but RBL is try to start to kick in back. That's how I say that when we start to attack the Wolf, and the RBL is always come to support them and always push us back. Otherwise, we are so easy to push all this server 1 Wolf back to their safe zone. But because of the RBL, we are currently stuck on somewhere in the progress. I hope this report really show one of the top players how he can did so much more. And another great thing is that you can see Trigod doesn't open any buff from the recently buff on your base to have additional 30% of the firepower and also durability. I mean, like base defense for your base. And you can see Trigod can play this Liberty Bomber all the time to bomb whatever he like to bomb, and really see the report of how good of this bomber. And I like how Trigod always share his report so that I can always analyze how he doing, and so that what kind of unit and what kind of how to make the setup good or bad. And that is really helping me to analyze a lot of things, because he's no doubt one of the top and the best player in a lot of server, like server 1 until server 10. No one can really suppress his Trigod currently. But I heard a lot of people from other server, like server 11 up to server 25. There's some people already on 200 over power, and some even on 260 or something, very beastly. That's why I also look at all these new servers a little bit crazy. But anyway, we are having our fun, and this guy is still getting a lot of troops in his offline troops. Okay, that is definitely not good. Definitely not. I would like let's use a diamond. I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay. Okay, finally he moved, I guess. It's too weird. I have to communicate with him, like putting a tag, right? It's just so funny. But I think that is a little bit aggressive to inform the whole alliance about him. But it's really a punishment. You must, I mean, it's not like first or second time. It's like a lot of members try to do this, and I found it's very selfishness on how you want to create a groups, and you go offline. But the problem is that if the group is on somewhere like safe zone, like all this one on the safe zone, I will understand, because you wouldn't get killed by the enemy easily. So that even though you go offline, the whole day doesn't really damage us. But you are on the war zone, definitely you are on the war zone. And I really seen how the opponents from the right side all the way come in and kill a lot of our friends. I mean, all this army is really like friend of mine, and like our members, the fighter, all of them dying. My heart will really pain for them. Like it's very hard attack sometimes. That's why I really not allow any offline guy to do that. But you can see Trigod is really enjoying a lot of fun, and he know how to kill this guy. He using all the troops to kill it. It's really really fun to see. And they try to attack Trigger troops. They can't really touch it. It's only barely scratched. I think, yeah, not even one dying. But Trigger already killed some of them and got being very actively. That's why it's very fun to see. I would like to put we have the star, right? I can put a star. I would not like to put it there somewhere. Maybe I can put it somewhere here. We got showtime. The reason why I want to put this kind of tag only on Trigger is because I would like to have every other fighter to learn how Trigger play, because no doubt he's one of the best player and one of the best fighter we have in server 2, and learning from how he play is really give us a lot of learning point. And always he already have every single time he have all these OP things as well. Every single time we really have these archeries out, and I'm not even having that. I only have ADG and rockets currently, and that's why I would like to have all our fighter to take a look about how our god tier fighter and fight in the battlefield, and how he fight and how he get a lot of kills from the opponents and not afraid of losing things and start to kill. And he tried to start this guy and he come back with his super heavy, but definitely there's no need to worry. He definitely know what he doing. That's why he's continuously attack a lot of them. Okay, I think the tag is done there. I would not like to have this tag on this side too long. The reason is because I hope that Trigger doesn't feel the pressure each time I have to put the tag, and he feel the pressure like everyone watching him play. That's why I just put very short time of attack up, so everyone know, okay, Trigger is on the actions. If you have time, you can take a look about what is Trigger doing, and you can see we already give him what we can of the Supreme Commander title. That's how we can give him. Other than that, nothing much we can really give him, unless he really requests something else. But Supreme Commander is the almost the best thing that we can give him. Other than that, everything is almost same to everyone else. So, and you can see our teammate is also supporting him. That is another thing's very glad. And this guy is online, and you can see when someone's trying to siege Trigger, this guy and this guy, these two guys try to use archeries to support Trigger. That's how Trigger killed 3,000 something. But these two guys also talk about 100 or 200 something, I guess. That's why it's very fun to see how Trigger play. And you can see Trigger have his fighter keep on going out and kill a lot of enemy, and his fighters really keep on killing a lot of things. That is very glad to see all the time. And luckily this guy also actively to feed us a lot of kill. You can see how he have all of his troops down to 50%. That's why that's mean that all his troops die before, and so that he feed us a lot of kill from this particular area. But one of the problems is because Trigger was on the other side, and now he jumped to this side. I would like to check what is happening on this side, because Trigger was having his base on this particular area from the live stream start, and now he's not on this area anymore. So that I would like to check, is there any problem? But we really know RBL won't push us, because that is not what RBL will do. RBL just not going to push us. That's the things. They're only doing defense, and they're only doing the things to support Wolf currently. And that's why we can easily kill all these wolf and wait for RBL to come, and we can kill them as well. But of course, if we really come to 1-on-2 situation, very hard. I need to check things again just to make sure that everything is good currently. Checking some things, and a lot of people talking to me. Alright, I need to reply a few messages so I can come back to the live stream. Currently it's little bit busy because that's what I have to do all the time. Okay. And I need to check something else as well. Let's see. Okay, so we are back to the game screen. Currently, that's why I need to do my job, because when I see a lot of opponents try to attack our site, we have to withdraw back somehow. But I think Trigger is already doing his job, killing them, so it should be fine. And Trigger know how to kill them, so I do not have to tell him what to do, because that's how he know when to use the Liberty Bomber to bomb all this base, right? Okay. Why my... Okay, it's max. Alright, so hopefully they get the idea. I can't explain what is that text, like what I want to do, but I just try to put something there. If someone understand, they understand. If they doesn't understand, just leave it there, you know. Also very hard to explain to everyone every single time why I want to put that tag and what is that tag meaning. And everyone just asks this and that, like, okay, fine. So we'll try to focus on the other war zone and see what is really happening. I think this, okay, finally can see S1 is got their CC burning, and how this 5-minute village already burned down, and server 3 is already start to build here. They have to push these two, but it's very funny why the S1E have their people here and they're not protecting the CC, right? Maybe they know the CC will have a super long time to burn, so it's just leave the CC. Yeah, it's really recently burned, and some scar already moving their base out. So, yep, that's what is really happening now. So the server 3 is doing kind of the good things, and let's see how server 4 doing, right? Because they have to build this particular village. Okay, they already built this village, and they start to burn 1-2 village of this bridge side. How about the top side? Let's take a look of this one as well. Just have a very quick updates. Okay, they built this one. So they are building this one. That means they have no way to burn this one yet until this one is finished. So that yeah, they are continuously doing that. And I would like to check all this border to see whether there is any other new zone. I mean, any new war zone starting. Like, I'm not really aware, because the game very hardly will update them if you not zoom in to make them render, so that they are not showing what is exactly happening. Alright, I see a lot of this Scar player moving their troops out. You can see they push until here, and a lot of Scar already moved their base somewhere around here. Yeah, they move a lot somewhere around here. Why they doesn't want to move here? Okay, yeah, they move here. guess. So at least currently server 3 is moved out from their safe zone. They no longer have to be stuck on their safe zone. But I really have no comment on why they want to move here. And also we start to see this server 4 coming to help as well. It's good to see some of the server 4, but this fast group, because I think yeah, that's what is it for now. I really need to do this one. Not sure what to say anymore. Hopefully they will read my message, because that's kind of important. So more and more S1E try to resist. So we have a mini war here. So let's see how's the mini war going on. And we have Tom H is here. So if anyone know this S1E really know Tom H. He's the leader of the S1E. So let's see what he do there, right? And this a small little team that he leading now on here. And yep, we really have a lot of Sky and S1E start to trade. One of the one of the bad things that we have currently is that because I have a tricky with this Scar, so we can't see the blue things and the red things. Otherwise, we will see it more clearly, like how many blue versus the red, make it more easier. But you can see Scar is on the low base HP, and you can see S1E also on low base HP, some on high base. But definitely everyone is fighting. As long as your base is red color or your base is low HP, that means definitely you are on the wall already, and you already contributed a lot. And this guy tried to jump here to cut off the server tree, because a lot of server tree have to walk very far away from the bridge side. Until here you can see they're still walking around, kind of hard for them to walk. And someone try to repair the CC, and this one not only repairing the CC, but he also tried to steal some of the kill as well. You can see him is doing that. Try to kill a lot of server tree things, so that server tree really have to counter it, right? This one is really this most of the basic things when the war starting. And yep, finally have these two village done, and so that they have to push all this base, and so that they can burn these two village as well. So let's see how these three bases can defend all these S1E from the skies attacking them. Okay, some of the skies here and some of the server 4 is here as well. They're having this fast unit to cover them, not like helping the siege, but they are cover this Scar. Yeah, and then another small server 4 team is here as well. So server 4 really did a lot of support to this Scar, so that the Scar can go out from this particular safe zone they have currently. and so that finally the server 3 is no need to log inside their places. But we are not seeing any server 4 putting their base somewhere around this side. That's why server 4 is trying to focus on their war zone. I guess that's how the war going on. So this 2 is burning, and all the top things will get disconnected, and I think S1 is not able to defend everything currently because it's just too busy for them. And this war is just started today, and that's mean early morning this server 1 and server 4 already trade a lot of a war. That's how I say yesterday the server 4 tried to attack I mean server 1 from 2 days or from 2 days before something attack server 4, then so that the server 4 have to counter attack, and so that the things become now, and so that the server 3 from server 7's fighting have to be stopped, and so that the server 3 is being called to help the server 4, and so that is how server 1 S1E try to attack server 4 and make the things become like this currently, from my understanding, because everyone are aware server 4 and server 1 doesn't want to have a fight from the very recent dates until S1E decide to attack server 4, and so that server 4 have to counter attack, and that's how server 4 currently is counter attack the S1E currently. But I didn't see any more of the war zone currently. Only can see the most happening things is on our server 2 there, and also on this particular area have a lot of S1E. So maybe we give a little bit patient time to see how Tom H can lead his guy to continuously to press this server 3 as well, because S1E already pressed the server 3 back to their back to their safe zone. And here we have a siege group from server 4 walk so far away all the way come here to help. But Tom H is not an easy base to put it down, so let's see how they fight. So Tom H also start to die some troops. You can see he's actually still having some losses there. This one also make him have a weak defense as well, but he really tried to help there, but he can't. And this guy is just too low. And then I think server 4 really give a lot of support to server 3, and so that server 3 really can push up all the way. Otherwise server 3 really have very hard things to do. Yeah, I can see server 4 really take this opportunity to take this weak base down ASAP. Yep, one base down. And then they are surrounded this Tom H, so Tom H can't put anything out. He tried to put things out here, and they start to siege Tom H from server 4. So we'll see how I can kill all this. This team tried to run away, that's definitely not good. Really have to be all packed together, because this siege group is not enough to kill Tom H, I guess. And this group is still not happening. Okay, finally they help. One airlift jump supposed to be S1E guy, but I can't see where is that guy. And unfortunately this server 4 can't finish the job. And then all these guys got blocked by S1E, I guess. Yeah, there's too much of S1E on the bottom side, that's why the Scar is kind of busy fighting them. And Tom H base will leave because the siege group is just not able to kill them. And they just underestimated this Tom H base and somehow have a huge loss there, I would say, from server 4. That's why you have to estimate how you can kill the opponents. Otherwise, you just do not do that. Just do not do that. Okay, so let me check on our side. How's Tricot doing, right? So you can see Tricot base HP is getting back almost all the way. So all their efforts on that 3000 is really not meant too much. And of course Tricot still having his beast is doing the kill as well. Let's check something. Yeah.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Okay, try to collect some of the chests. Define, not too bad. Okay, not much actions currently because everyone just want to watch how Tree God fight, but everyone basically see Tree God you know, basically just run away. But you can see how Tree God super actively. This guy's gone like half of his troops with one shot from Tree God. And you can see our guys also actively to kill, because this guy tried to kill the Air Frost, but he lost all his light tank with this guy. Yeah, finally he want to run away, but you know, it's already dead. Only left like 1%, something like that. You can also try to do that. Yep, you can try to shoot him again. And the bomber, yep. Okay, the bomber retreat. You got already charged the skill. Okay, you know he moved too far away, so he retreat. Okay, try again, but the skill charge is not there. Make it a little bit dangerous. Yeah, this guy is just try to mock Tree God, I think. Just like hopping here and there, here and there. I think Tree God really have to play his Air Frost, because that Air Frost somehow can kill all the base that he can.
You told me this would be rock and roll. After the war gonna be so exciting.
Let's see. Okay, Tree God try to move his base. All these guys try to come and kill, but you can see this guy is just too small. He's just too small. So Tree God basically can kill all of them. Yeah, Tree God try to set up his base. Maybe got blocked here and there, but you know, no worry. All our friend is here helping him, so yep. Because set the base on the rear, because he feel that it's not comfortable to go further. Okay, he got one group die there, but our friend is there helping. We also learn a lot of kill to come and kill Tree God when he tried to being a truck wood. So all these opponents also try to die, and all our friend also take some kill, but some also trade off as well. We got two groups die. Three group is still fine. His friend also having one group die, but our opponents also having some losses as well. So we have to take a look about how S1E and server 4-3 versus them on this particular area, right? So from here you can see S1E is only left a few bases, and Tom H is still standing there. Mostly it's all this Scar is already here, and more Scar as well. But here also have one S1E as well. So a little bit hard to see who is enemy and who is not. But I think S1Es really have some kind of problem, because they have to resolve these big groups. But you know, this is just one part of the server 3 groups, because the main group is still here. You can see all these server 3 main group is still inside here. They are not moving out yet, all the way to the second door, right? Yeah. So I can see server 3 still have a lot of people can move, but all this server 1 is still staying somewhere here, not helping them to defend a little bit. Not sure how to say that, right? Okay, 2 village burning, and this is burning. And this is repairing. Okay, so we have another guy jump back here, and yeah, nothing much going on. Everyone try to set up their base and maybe try to play some B2B things or something. And this guy have his truck stuck here, I guess. Not sure what he want to do. Okay, so this guy try to move a lot of his troops, try to come to kill something, I guess. Some of the fast mobility team might try to pay him a visit, I guess. So you can see how the Scar, I mean, there is a rocket or something, or ice trees. You can definitely kill that, right? Kill the rocket and kill the ice trees. Not big. Tormesh move further with his base. Okay, let me check some of the comment and see what is happening now.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Okay, so we're back to the game and just look at how they're fighting each other currently. Not anything serious. One of the problems is that as well you can keep on use the airlift to come over here. That's why Sky is a little bit disadvantage. But you know, each time you use an airlift, that means you will be having a one less airlift to jump. That's why you have to really choose. The reason is because if you try to jump too much on fighting this particular area, and so that you can block the server 3 to set up a CC here, then you just can't have another team to airlift somewhere here to defend this particular area. But I'm also not sure why so forward to take this area, because once you take this area, like, you cut nothing, because the most important thing is laboratory and the town and settlement is somewhere here, so they have to build like so far away to cut this one, or cut, you know, like very know what to cut. But if they push here from this town, they push here, cut this one, and they can, you know, build all the way down here to cut this one. Like, they cut this one, these two, and the laboratory 10% gone, then their settlement is gone. After that, and also another good thing is that server 4 will come here, and so that server 4 and server 3 can join attack the S1E. But here just a little bit too far away. That's why I'm not really sure how's their war plan going. But of course they might use a multi-point attack point war plan. Like as when you have to choose to defend here or here. If they focus here, they jump too much, then they just have airlift to jump here, and so that within a same date they only can defend one places, and that places 4. That means they will have to use at least 2 airlift to defend. Once that places is defend successfully, they have to use 1 more airlift to jump to the other point to defend. That means every single day they have to use at least 3 or 4 airlift just to defend a multi-point. Maybe that's the strategy this server 4 and server 3 using. I'm not really sure. Let's see this guy. 77 million power. A lot of white versus white, so I can't really see who is really fighting who, but I just thinking server 3 and server 1 is fighting. They're not first time fight, they are fighting since the day 1 until now, so they know each other very well. You can see this guy is dead and jump back almost instantly. That means he have one less airlift, and yep, more and more as well he try to jump here. They really worry about server 3 to set up the CC here, that's why they really have to defend it. Yep, that's why you can see a lot of S1E come to defend this side now. So I think all this server 3 will got pushed back all the way. But another problem created is that, you know, all this S1E is on the top side. But I already say that this is a very small group. And then all this S1E have to from this side move to here. And the bridge is definitely being cut. So you can see all these scar. Server 3 is already blocked here. So that server 3 can fight all the way up here from this particular area, like this, all the way go up. And so if S1 you have to defend this side, they have to move very far from this U-turn back to defend somewhere around here. Otherwise they want to use another airlift to come over to defend this side, but you know, airlift is the thing that they really need currently, because today is just the first day. Tomorrow they will start to see that airlift is so important, and I think they just overuse their airlift currently. That's how you really have to control your fighter and members, that like, okay, stop panic, do not use a lot of airlift. That's how I always try to educate the server to when to use your airlift, when not to use your airlift, even though you really like to use airlift. But you know, if you can somehow teach them the principle of not using the airlift, and also when to join and when to fight, when to stop, is very important, you know. Otherwise everyone just doing a random things, then become very messy on the wars. I'm not sure why Trigot is not here, but I think that should be 100% he's not getting killed by the enemy. Either he moved his base somewhere else, right? So I didn't see Trigot here as well. Because we only have two particular areas having war. So if Trigot is active, he should have his base somewhere around here, so that we can see. It's really my bad. I'm not sure where Trigot go currently, because it's very hard to find him. If he not tell where he is, right? But that's fine. That's 100% fine. Okay, I need to what I have, right? Stock up the productions, and then I need to do something. Okay, try to ask where is Trigot. Let's see if anyone knows.
I said, shells don't have eyes.
Okay, what else I have to do? Yeah, I think I have to do something. Might have to put what do you call that? A break. Let's make it a little bit bigger, so everyone know that I'm on a short break. Type here as well.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
There must be some problem in our social system. Everyone knows the war is destructive, but we are still in it.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes. Oh, you told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
All in a hard day's work. Can't make bricks without straw.
I found a new way to kill.
this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
I should be a scientist in the laboratory, but Zevor proved it. I truly hate Zevor.
Okay, hey guys, I'm back. So let's take that off. Yep, it does. Okay, let's update what is happening with this. Let me do something first. Yep, I would like to have this. Check. Okay, just want to cover the message, so not to disclose too much on whatever chat that we have. And then let's see anything we have here. There's only one pack. Arena wise, no one really challenged me, so fine. So
You told me this would be rock and roll.
how about the war zone we have? Still fine. Everyone's still here. As long as we see a lot of base here, so that means the opponent can't push us yet. And same to this side. So we are fine. Looks like we have a tag here or something. Yeah, because we have different guys standing here and they are not here yet, so it got replaced by another guy. So let's see what is happening here. It's still burning. That means they have to do even more better things. Okay, that's why they finally decide to repair their CC currently, and they blocked this bridge already. Yep, they did a very good job of defending this CC currently, and this particular area is clear by S1E also. I think they did build this particular village just now because I remember not to last there, right? Oops, I need to send my truck out.
How'd you turn military funds out of a damn farm?
Okay, I think here already got, yeah, you can see all this become invalid already. That's why server 4 did not do anything. They just cut off this one, these two village, and let's see where they head over, right? I can't see anything. Okay, because there is nothing to see. You can see this village is being burned by server 4. That's why I say okay, that's why I say this town is the second war zone. But you can see this town and to this city of S1 is kind of distant. That means S1 can't really support two places to war. That's why and also here have too much of the village you have to cover because 1, 2, 3. Like this guy try to repair this one, but you know, it's just too spread out and server 4 just having too many base here currently, and also this one. So they try to kill this one. 1, 2, 3. So it's 4 village is getting burned. Yep. So server 4 really did a very good job there. I would say super good job. And yep.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Okay. So let's see. Yeah. This guy is trying to defend, but you can see he's very low power. Anyone below 100 million power for now is considered low power. Anyone below 50 million is just super easy kill. From end game, of course. Then that's why the war for this S1 is just started. Okay, S1 is try to no, this server 3 guy. I thought S1 they try to repair that one. So we try to build this one, and they have to build this one as well. Otherwise they can't move on, because this village is connected to nowhere. But they have to build it because otherwise the server 1 will have somewhere to land their base. That's why you can see as server 3 they try to stay here because this one doesn't cover by server 1. That's why they have place for them to place out their base and start to continue to attack. I think all this S1 is kind of offline, because if they were online, they would try to repair or help the war recently. So even though S1E successfully protect this bridge, but the problem is that they are getting attacked by server 4 from the behind, and also they can't stop the server 3 at once from the other side going up. From this particular area, you can build all the way up, even though it's hard to do. But if you can just speed it up, definitely I would say the progress from here until to this particular bridge, it just took you less than half day. You can really reach there. So you think it's really hard to do that? Basically it's not. Like maybe 6 to 7 hours or 8 hours you can reach there. Okay, so just try to read some message, also be a little bit silent currently. But you can see the war is just started and server 3 is pushing all the way. I don't think server 1 can somehow stop it. And then server 1 able to defend the CC, like I say. But the problem is that they have another place that to get open up is their town. And as I already said as early, this town seems like very dangerous, because the town is getting open within another 8 hours. So that's mean server 1 not only have to defend the town for 8 hours later, but they still have to defend on this town opening time. I think town opening time is another 8 hours, or I don't think it's 4 hours. I think it should be 8 hours, right? If anyone know, can remind me or no. But from my calculation should be 8 hours. So you have to defend this town for 8 hours. That is very hard to do, because if you one-on-one, I mean the whole alliance versus the whole alliance one-on-one is definitely not the problem. But the problem is now server 1 have to take care of not only this particular town, but they also have to care about the server 3 attacking them, and also server 4. That means they are start to feel the pressure, like how the server 2 having that pressure from the start, because server 2 is the only alliance that getting the pressure from 1 versus 2 from the start until today, like 8 days or something. And so 1 finally feel the same thing, like how you have to manage for this multiple fight of so many allies try to attack you. Like, I mean, it's just 2 allies, but you know, 1 allies you can still tie up with them and also your power and your members, because like 200 versus 200. But when you see like 400 versus 200, the 400 definitely will outplay you because they have even more resources, more reserve, and plus more airlift. That's the problem. And then another thing is that this server 3 and server 4 is attacking you from different directions. So like I say, server 1 now really need airlift. I think they waste a lot of airlift, so that is why they can't defend this town. They have to really abandon this town, I think. But you know, that is really up to them to decide whether they want to keep this town to get the military fund, or they want to abandon this CC, because I think they now is start to losing a lot of things. They might have to move their CC from this bridge all the way down to this particular bridge here, so that they still have a chance to defend their lab there. But you know, server 4 is on the left side, so there's nothing really can block them unless they block somewhere here. You can see all this open area can just easily build up to cut off the server 1 laboratory. That's why it's very hard, because server 1 have no way to put his CC can stop, because server 3 can attack from the most inner side to go up, or the bridge side. But if server 1 successfully defend this server 3, that means server 4 will have enjoy his time to capture the town, do some more damage here and there. You know, that's why coordinations and you know the war plan is very important. But I don't think server 1 can do the adjustment now, and I have really no idea how server 1 can pull off from these dangers, because this danger is so hard to counter, I think. Unless they fighting from the start until now, then they will know the situation of how to handle 2 allies at the same time. But now they're just not getting the experience yet. That's why they doesn't even aware how to play with 1 versus 2. Like server 2, we try our best to play with 1 versus 2, so that we learn a lot about how to play with 1 versus 2. That's why we try to attack one side and not like both sides together. But of course we can push when we want. But you know, the main object is the main goal, so that we have to follow the war plan currently. And I heard about my truck is coming back, right? They are 14 km, so let's wait for that to come. I can kill this bunker right now. Oops, not supposed to do like that. Okay, stand here. Do this one. This one. Okay, I think I can skill spam this one. Yeah. Alright, done. Do this one as well. So I can move this rocket here. This one can start to attack. So my rocket will do the attack automatically. It should be fine. I'm able to collect this one, so that's fine as well. So you can see my base is almost get back to 100%, 68. So I would jump later on, because if you check, I have full jump. So you know, I need to jump, otherwise my jump is just waste there. Just to show that the last time I jumped in is check. Yeah, around 5 hours I jumped. Then my base got killed. I died around 116. I killed almost 866, and of course you know, 866 plus 80 something plus 100 something, almost 1,000 here and there. That's why I did kill almost 1,000 there when I jumped. then my base got killed. So definitely it's worth it. Like I die 100 and the opponent die like 1,000. It's most like 1 for 10 trade. So if continue this good is of course it's good, but of course I would like to improve my own self skill to what do you call it, get more trade of the opponents, try to kill more. And the real kill is by later on after the reset, because that is how what do you call it, that's how everyone start to queue for point. I'm not sure why they want to have one base, like one base start to build. It's a little bit funny. Yeah, kind of lazy. Finally, they have 2 trucks going there to build. This guy even use an airlift to come over to build. I don't think they aware airlift is so important, but they just want to use airlift. It's like, okay, fine, you can do that. But during a war, airlift is so important. You can't just use that airlift just for build. You have to just walk all the way, even the walkway is like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You have to do that because the safe zone is not super big. Basically from the end move to the end is around 15 minutes or something. You really have to take that 15 minutes because even though it's like 30 minutes, but one airlift is cost you around 8 hours. So 30 minutes wait time or 8 hours wait time, you have to really depends on that, because without an airlift, like now S1E without an airlift, they can't go here to defend. Even though they defend here successfully, they can't come back here to defend the CC. That's why this is a very hard option for them. That's why I say that if you can walk, you have to always walk to the wall. If you on those server wall, like your level 3 or level 2 server wall, definitely doesn't have to worry about airlift, because you can organize and attack again. But server versus server is so different, so much different. It's like you can't waste your airlift, because airlift is so much important. You have no way to make more airlift if the airlift is off airlift already. And it's all about how you jump in and kill the opponents. Without the jump, you can't do a miracle things, because you can't like say I want to walk from this CC to here and start to kill the enemy, because like middle route that you already been killed by those like tank or something fast team. That's the problem. But if you have airlift, you can instantly come here or put your base somewhere here or whatever, then you can start to repair things. But because you just use one of your airlift for the build that is not urgently have to build, because you have so many member next to the build site, so it doesn't have to instantly must go there build, so it doesn't have to use that airlift unless everyone know that build, or let's say build the CC is so important, and you have to use the airlift to speed it up a bit. But no, basically please do not use airlift for that kind of purposes, because server versus server doesn't have the build mission anymore, so it doesn't need to go into the build to thinking that you have to build like 300 minutes or 60 hours or something. That is not required anymore. But it's just too many villages burning for this server one. They really can't defend all this, because they need more than 20 to 30 people to come to repair all this. But the real situation is that this is the town is going to open, so one really have to adjust their plan now. Whether they want to abandon this or not, that's the problem. That is the problem they have to face now.
You told me this would be rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
I need to check some check some of the message. So would like to see what is problem. Okay, just say what I have to say to pass some message so that get back to the game. Hopefully this server 1 S1E they start to make their choice, because they still have 8 hours to decide whether they want to get up the CC or defend the town. But I think no, not really. It's very hard for them to defend currently. That's the point. I think this one should be burned up, right? It's still blinking. Yeah, it's just gone. Some of the server 4 people standing here like thinking the officer want to build it. It's like, why? There's no point they build this particular area, because like top have nothing to take. So it's better all these guys try to move down all the way to support the real war zone. That's why I know this is the real war zone. There's 2 reasons. The first reason is server 4 already having this fort. If server 4 doesn't want to attack from this particular area, that means if server 1 attack to take their fort is so near, that's why you have to do what you have to do first. Secondly is that the town is going to open, so why not you try to take that? Is much more worth to burn any other things that you can burn from the server 1, right? Because you can't take the laboratory, but the town is something very good, right? That's why I already know how they're going to attack. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully can defend the town, right, from S1E. But I think it's so hard. It's so hard. Unless server 1 decide to go all in to wipe all this server 4. But I would say server 4 can easily use the airlift to jump here. The reason is because there's no other war zone for server 4 have to jump. But server 1 have 2 war zone currently have 2 war zone. That's why as long as you have more than 1 war zone, you can't use airlift, because you can't jump 2 places to keep defense. That's the first thing. And server 4 only got this one particular war zone, is the town. That's why server 4 can have all these 100 and 200 members just keep on jumping to this town when they say that, when they know they can keep this town. The whole alliance will say that, okay, why not? Because everyone like to have extra military fun every day. There's something to get. It's better than you fight for nothing, right? But the problem is that server not only having 2 points have to defense, but server having another point is this narrow server 3 side. Otherwise, what all this server 1 did is being wasted, because you did a lot of things to block up the whole of the server 3 to come out, so that server 3 and server 4 can work together. But because of little bit mistake, you can't do the job done. I would say if server 1 have the CC on this particular bridge, I think now server 3 still have no way to come out, because server 3 just can't build up, and server 1 have to cover all this whatever hole, whatever gap. Then no, server 3 is still stuck, because server 3 can't push here. Server 1 can all the member come here to block this one, so server 3 have no way to attack from this one. Even though this one is burning, you can easily defend that. And secondly is that the CC on the left side, on the right side is definitely the same. But the problem is that if the CC on the left side, you can see now server 3 can build up and start to burn things. If the CC on the right side here, server 3 have no way to build anything out. That means server 3 is really doomed. Like really locked up on their own safe zone. Their only option is try to attack server 7. That's why S1E really have to look at it, their build plan somehow. But that's not all the problems. Of course, another thing is that why I say server 3 can't really go up. The reason is because the CC is here, and then the other entrance is here. So all the S1E member can go from this side to this side and this side to this side. It's very easy to defend the CC and defend the village. So S3 just have no way to come out. That's the problem. And then another thing is that you can see server 1 already covers so many land. That means server 3 have no way to put down their member far away, because they have to pass through so far away. And the middle, all these server 1 really start to kill the server 3. But I think this is a little bit mistake there. I'm not sure whether I can say that has a mistake or not. But I just try to have understanding how is the San Francisco map work. So the next San Francisco we might have a little bit understanding how we should make up the build plan. Like server 2, we're also learning how to build the CC somehow, somewhere, to make it perfect. I only got one guy try to block this village. And this guy have no HP. That means this guy is trying to spend his airlift to block the village. Definitely is not worth it. I'm not sure why this actually is still moving, because this rocket is really killing that one and killing another one. It's so funny. Still moving. And this base have no HP and they still not killing that yet. It's like, why you want to wait? I mean, what you waiting for? Okay, finally some more guys try to come here and help and kill that. Okay, finally.
I will drink from their skulls.
Not sure how. I really want to swap my rocket. Okay, let me check one thing. I don't think it worked. So let me check my rocket. Currently my rocket attack time is 5.76. 5.76. Okay. So if I put the officer, war machines, and then this April. Still 5.76 is, I'm not sure how it works. But he tell me it worked. I'm not sure if it worked or if not. It is not working. Really want to put April first. But I must put war machine first. The reason is because war machine skill is higher. That's the only reason. And this okay, another S1 is try to block again. I'm not sure how Scar continuously letting them to block. But you can see these two guys really think they are being the hero of the day, but I would say it's like I think it's offensive to say, it's a little bit dumb to play. But I really want to comment like, you never want to do this. The reason is because this is not super important point of the S1E to defend, but you're already wasting 2 airlift to do things here. That's the one problem. Because I would say the most important defense point is somewhere around here currently. Yeah, because this is super narrow, so that Scar very hard to build their village. Like you only can put like 3 or 4 or 5 space here to build this village up, or you know, very less base, so you can keep on kill their base, so they take unlimited time to build it up. So you should have your defense somewhere around here to make it much more better. But you are going to waste your airlift that only 2 guy or 1 guy. 100% you got siege down, you know. That's why you are wasting your airlift currently. Secondly is that this is not the most important thing currently, because I really say the most important currently is the town, because like no one defending the town. That's why S1E really have to know how to tell your members where to use the airlift and where not to use the airlift, right? Yeah, really want to see this village left how much time, right? 25 minutes. Still a whole lot of time to wait for that. We didn't have any new what do you call that, hack. That's mean no activities. And I need to put back my officer because my power dropped based on I did have 2 officer. Finally get back my power that dropped. Yep. Okay. Rocket's going up. Not sure whose rocket is that. So let me check some chat here. Okay. Okay, good. Finally, we have a supporter from Scar server 3. Glad that your server currently is kind of active and start to do something good there as well. So I think we can just take a look on this screen and see how the fight going on, right? Yeah, I'm not sure why someone keep on want to block this village. It's like really no value for them.
I should be a scientist in a laboratory, but Zevor prevents it. I truly hate Zevor.
Okay, welcome back. So, once and thanks for the support of the videos. Let me take that off of the words. Okay, so this place is built by Server 3 ready, so we already seen that so that it start to burn this Server 1 village. So definitely nothing much we can see here, and so that you can see they start to burn this as well. And let's see how about this town and see if someone finally make up their mind whether they want to defend it or not. Otherwise, yeah, I think okay, some turret is start to fall down. So so one might start to feel the pressure currently because you know, when your things get burned down, that's how you feel the pressure. And this mobility team is try to find something to kill as well. This one's still not burned down yet. Let's see how many minutes. Alright, recently got burned it down as well. So got 3 village burned down by Server 4. That's how Server 1 burned things off Server 4, because that's how Server 1 burned all this Server 4 before, and so that you can see that is why I have a gap, and so that Server 4 need to build a village to connect everything back again. Let's see how long this village can stand, right? Another 30 minutes. That means they keep on defend this village only because the other side, all 3 of them already burned down. That means they did try to defend this one, but just not working. And so that all the S1 is here in this particular CC. That's why I think they have a very huge mistake, I would say, because this CC will burn down, let's say like 10 to 15 hours. Definitely they doesn't even need a defense team here, but you know, they just have all this defense team here, like, you know, they are not needed, definitely. Yeah, that is why I think it's very not necessary. Another thing is that someone try to cover this area, like they build another village here so that the Server 3 can't build the CC here. I think this is second mistake they did. The reason is because they already can kill all this Server 3, so that if I'm them, I would like to let them build the CC, then I would try to kill them. That make me feel even better, like how I let this RPL build that CC on the top and start to make a lot of things falling. But you know, it's one of the strategy that we use. I mean, I learned that as well. But even though we got pushed back all the way, but you know, definitely we are fine. So also say that we would like to learn more and more strategy on the San Francisco map to understand how the positions and the CC is more important, and when to let the opponents advance and where you should defend. Yep, that's the things that I'm learning still. But definitely it's very hard sometimes. Like you try to make a plan and the plan looks like very perfectly, but in the end, you know, it's not easy. Like why this guy is on somewhere around here? It's like out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, normal day is very hard to ask anyone, please go to the war zone and please kill some enemy. But you know, when what do you call it? When combat drill is so easy, just say where got enemy, everyone just go there. Not even need to tell them what to do. They already done the things, because that's how the combat drill works, right? That's why when there is always combat drill, everyone just know what to do. You don't even need to tell them what to do. The only things you need to tell them is like where's the target, which city is the target, like SVS, server versus server. I mean, like Moscow or San Francisco, definitely doesn't need to tell them. But if it doesn't have a server versus server, then you have to tell them which server, I mean, which city you can attack, or which alliance you can attack. That's the only things you have to do, right? Other than that, basically anything else is very easy. Just tell them who is the enemy. They definitely will find their way to attack them. Okay, so this RBL try to build their village to touch this Server 7 somehow. Not sure why they have to build. Okay, they try to build it up to get this fort. Okay, I think their strategy now currently is that the Server 7 to take this upper fort, and so that the Server 6 get the bottom fort, and so that server 6 plus server 7 can support this S1E, because they finally found that they are in danger. Yeah, that's the problem, I think. Okay, so that's why they are asking server 6 to help them. If server 6 try to help them, that's mean this side we are back to one-on-one to kill this wolf, so we can easily kill them. I think this is very good news for us. Let me try to tell our team, I guess. I need to cover up the screen to tell my team that okay, let me see. Okay, then I need to tell. There's so many group. Like I have to inform one things, then I have to inform like so many group of them to inform one particular message. You know, that's why it's so hard to know something. You have to share here and share there. Okay, let me see. So many people talking to me somehow.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Okay, I think I passed the message, but I still need to check whether anyone reply. All right, so I think the San Francisco chat also get a little bit wow now. The reason is because when things getting burned out, so everyone start to get a little bit panic with the chat, this and that. So that's nothing new. I wouldn't really surprised to say that, okay, someone say something very breaking news or something. Definitely not, because that is so normal. Because we've been 3 times in Moscow. Definitely we know how the chat system work. And you can see server 2 currently is holding town. That's why we not what do you call that? Very worried about having or not having town. It's so funny that we have town and our points still so low compared to server 10. They're very high. But anyway, we are working our way to get out of the bottom. And very funny why RP are also very bottoms as well. It's a little bit funny. anyway, the first thing we have to do is how to get out from the bottom side, you know, the last in the ranking. That's the things that you have to do. Even though on the 8 it's still not too bad. You have 19. Okay, all of that is 19. 5th place is 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. Okay, not too large difference. It's just 6 statue difference for all the members. Alright, so that's all for now. Let's check if anyone. Okay, finally I can get a drink. So let's see if anything good with the drink. I don't think, because usually one click is not good enough every single time. So yeah, that's what I expected. Okay. I saw there's new tag, right? Okay, let's see what's the tag say. I can't really understand the tag, and the tag is gone. Okay, we have a wolf here. They're still playing around here. That's why they can play all days. Okay, this guy is shop base already. So yeah, they're enjoying all the fun. I mean, this is first class seat currently, because only 4 hours we'll get into a combat drill. Now this first class seat we will have a lot of a lot of actions to gain a lot of points.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Okay, so I have to look at the big map currently, because I have some message to read and reply as well. Okay, let's see. Not really anyone by me. Okay, this one should be like headings coming in and go out, and this I also play with us. You can see all this top base already removed from the top, but this guy just recently come in, like he think it's a perfect place for him to land his base. But he doesn't know we all play this Liberty Bomber, so we can bomb him all day long. It's a little bit funny. That's why I say that as long the wolf without this RBL help, we can easily clean all their base. But of course, if RBL is become 2 versus 1, then we have to be a little bit worried and also careful on that. I don't think you can ask any account sale because I think it's violate the term and condition for the game, so you have to be careful on asking that on the public. So RBL is try to build here, but where one thing is that they are not having a point to build out the village, so that means RBL is not saving point. If they're not saving point, that means when the fort open, they have no point to build, you know, SAP, because really start to store all the other point. That's why we can build a highway from somewhere here all the way down to here, or all the way down to here without a problem, because that is how we store up all the point. And I'm not sure if that correct to tell, because you know, everything is on the war plan. Saving point is one of the war plan as well. But from what I see, this RBL, they doesn't have a point save up, I guess. Otherwise, they can just build up to here already. Yeah, all this village is burning. I think we already wait long enough, right? That particular town village really burned down, right? Like 13 to 8 minutes. Okay, last minute, so we can do the final countdown. And see all these server already start to put out their, prepare to put out their base.
I don't like to talk crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
Okay, so I think the time jump or something would be funny. So let's see how many base put out. They're not responding yet. They try to put out a base, but the problem is that all these guys blocking. Their own guys blocking their own places. So they find a place to put out their base. Like, okay, that'll be funny. But that's one of the strategy, like blocking the S1E try to jump to save this village. But now the problem is that you know, if you build this particular village, then you burn nothing because you are touching this town. So, but you know, why? Where they can build, right? Okay, it's so funny. All the connection is so far. They have to build this one, burn this one, build this to cross over. That's why their main purpose is just get the town, I guess. But they should really build toward bottoms so that they can cut the fort as well. Yeah. But recently, like now, what they have to do is just mainly focus on the town, because I don't think S1E have any things to extra defend this town. But the one thing good is that this town will open like more than 8 hours, like that time. Now it's less than 8 hours, but after this 7 something hours, then S1E will have one airlift, so they can come here defend. But that's their only last ticket to come in here to defend. If they got frost out, so have no more airlift, then they are done with that. Okay, we see a lot of things to kill here, I think.
There must be some problem in our social system. Everyone knows Zivar is
So you can see these places is a little bit empty. That's why we got pushed some of them. And some of our team try to use the tag. I think, yeah, the bomber, the tag. So you can see frost out some of the bunker out so that this bunker will start to kill some of the opponents, I guess. Not really. The bunker is not strong enough, I guess. They have a light tank here, so this light tank try to be hero, but just too many opponents, I guess. Okay, when they're moving, you can see this light tank hit up these light trees like super quickly. Yeah, they're still moving, so this light tank can kill a lot of them, like a free kill. Really like a free kill. So funny. Okay, finally they're aware. Start to attack. So funny. But this light tank already take up 2 groups, so it's really worth. So more and more other trees coming. That's been those other trees group is try to come here and do a siege, I think. Yeah, that's why you need other trees group. Otherwise, doesn't really need other trees group to join the army groups. So we'll see what this wolf can do, right? And I think Kenny can defend, right? He's currently 129 million power, higher than me. I'm only 128, right? And using the Liberty Bomber as well. You can see Cossack uses his I-trees killing a lot. Okay, they start to do this siege, but I don't think they can bring down Kenny base because you know, this group is not enough to bring down, I guess. Yeah, Cossack is continuously helping. Okay, top also having some groups going on. Already bring down 50%, but there's still so many other trees. Maybe they bring down Kenny. Yeah, they definitely bring down Kenny because at this point of time, they is still not able to focus down all the other trees. Yeah, so Kenny is out of here already. Okay, so we have Kenny down with 1 swarm. That's fine. Cossack did kill some. More and more wolf coming. But wolf only able to kill 1 base and they have to retreat. Yeah, they have to retreat. So if based on this kind of speed, they have to take forever to kill all the base that we have, right? Yeah, that's how is it. But it's good to know how strong of wolf to push and how strong server 2 to push. Like we can push all the way until there's empty land. Wolf only can push 1 base. After 1 base, they have to retreat. Like you can see, all of them try to retreat. A little bit funny how they do that, right? So they might have to take forever time to siege a few base of us, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now currently. But tomorrow, I mean, a few hours later, we'll have a combat drill. That might be a different story. I'm not sure why S4 still not build this village up. Maybe they're also out of point. That's why they also can't build this village. So definitely there is no war zone now. I really thought there will have an epic defense, like the server 1 can defend this bridge perfectly, and so that the server 4 doesn't have time to touch that town, but they feel that, and they only can able to stop server 3 currently, and this particular CC definitely is fine. I'm not sure why they want to defend that, and so that the other side is continuously getting burned. That is not necessary. But anyway, it's not that yet, because after this all things burn out, they still have this little bit tiny road to defend. You can see all this S1E already start to find up here and try to defend. But this kind of sizes definitely can't defend all of the server 3. You can see they try to put a base there and block up. Yeah, and block up the village because it's very narrow. But this kind of 3 fighter is definitely not enough because they can send a fighter plus bomber. All these things will gone very quickly. but not necessary to kill now because Silver 3 is nowhere near to this village yet. So there's really nothing much to watch, and so that we can focus back on here and let's see anything happens, right? Currently not much action on the other side here. We have Kenny Cool. Okay, Wolves try to attack another base. So we have Lancer 42 on here as well. So I say Wolf have to take forever time to siege. The reason because you can see they siege super slow. Plus that every single time we have a space, our members will just occupy it very quickly. Like I can also jump here somewhere. That's why they have to take forever time to kill all of us to burn this particular village, but they just can't do it now. Yeah, they can't do it now. That is what I'm talking about. So quickly, someone already occupied this particular area. If this guy think he can defend, I mean he can block that, is I will laugh so hard because like what you expected from one medium can tank and like block this one. I would be so laugh so hard. Why you want to touch this space? It'll be funny. But everyone have their own style to play. Okay, so I need to check some of my message again and see if there's anything. Right. Okay, we have a lot of action, but that's definitely not something major. I still need to check my message. Okay, so this little bit actions definitely not something major, but just play around with these B2B things. kind of funny. This guy can kill a lot, but also die a lot.
Rock and roll. Is the world after the war gonna be so exciting?
Using super heavy to kill definitely is very hard. Yeah, he should really put up his archeries, right? So whoever stand on the first row at this first class row, you must be the active guy, otherwise your base gets stitched down. Definitely not worth it. I'm not sure why our guy would send their truck somewhere here, right? This guy have two things outside, right? I can farm it, right? And this guy try his tank somewhere around here. It's like so funny. Not sure what he tried to do. But I can't walk my archeries here because every single place is got blocked, I guess. How funny. I can move my archeries here and let it move for whatever reason. Okay, Raven can kill them. But all of this is super heavy, so definitely no worry. I just want to wait for my armor to come here and start to kill this free kill. Like I would like to have my free kill. It's like when you see the chance, I just want to take it, you know. Otherwise, all these chances just slip away. My bomber is here. The base is shooting my bomber, but you can see so quick I kill some of the. Okay, he tried to play funny, but you know I killed some of his archeries to group, and I lose nothing. So he really think he's a genius to play that, but you know I kill some. So it's so funny, I would say. Just too funny of that. Right. So we have a battle report. You can see I killed 48 and I die nothing. Kind of funny. And this guy just got his archery die for no reason. And yep. And that's why you're online. Beside the front, it's very good for you to take a lot of free hit. Like these two guys working together, and this guy try to kill some to help out our friend. And this guy try to attack these archeries, and this guy have to attack him, or something like that, right? Let me see if there are any free kill or not. We have too many fighters, otherwise I would like to bomb somewhere around here, but just not happening, so yeah. So let's see if these 3 villages is burned down yet. Not really. And so far still not built their village yet. They should really build it. Otherwise, why they want to attack the town, right? I didn't see they try to build anywhere else. Like how low of that point? Because I didn't really. Okay, they built a CC here. They built one village here. They also built 1 or 2. Okay, they covered it up I think they'd be almost like 3 village here, or 2 or 3, something like that. And they also build 1 village here. Maybe they're really out of point. Kind of funny. But only server 1, server 4, server 3 is fighting, and then server 2, server 6, server 1 fighting. Other than that, it's definitely nothing much we can watch here, right? That's the problem. So maybe I think that's all for this live stream, because I don't think I can show anything more. Okay. Oh, I miss actions, because so they did kill this particular base here. Yeah. So I miss action here, but you know, there's not anything major. And the opponent tried to use a Liberty Bomber. So I fly my fighter here. Yeah, because my fighter is ready here. So that guy can see our fighter is here as well. So I mean, this guy using his fighter, I have my fighter, but my fighter is very, very low, so can't help much. Yeah, he also keep on using the bomber, but his bomber is kind of low, I would say. So definitely you can kill some of his bomber. Also kind of careful with my fighter, because I doesn't want to have my fighter die. Because you can see this guy fighter might be stronger than mine, and he come to kill my fighter somewhere there. And we have a friend coming with light tank to help. So that's kind, and he also put his fighter here to protect our friends. That is very good, you know. So that this guy can't play his bomber anymore. So I had to put my fighter on the behind, because I doesn't want to let anyone catch my fighter easily. Okay, I think there is no danger, so I will put my fighter back to the safe zone. So we have a big group moving here. Okay, they try to attack this one. Okay, not sure why, but it might work. So let's move my archeries, because my archeries is just here only.
I am working on it.
So let's see how quickly we can take down this base. He just doing kill using his bomber. Okay. So this bomber tried to get some free kill of our archeries, but my fighter is here and another guy fighter is here as well. So we take this bait down, not say super quickly, but you know, it worked. And unfortunately, he killed my archeries. Why like so many archeries doesn't want to kill my archeries? Okay, fine, whatever. That's really work. I think my archeries got killed by this bomber or something. Right. Maybe, maybe not. But at least I did my help to clear this particular base very, very quickly. Not sure what this bomber doing, so I will use my fighter to come and clear this out. Like a free kill to me, I guess. Oh, you can't touch that. think this is bug, right? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. Can't kill that guy. How funny. I'd like to kill this guy. I'm not sure where to put my fighter to kill that. So let's forget about it. Have my fighter come back to protect our land troops. Okay, I don't think there's any more actions. Just check one more time of the server one and see if they have anything doing. So it's still the same. So for not building the village yet, and no one defending the town yet, and yep, everything's still burning. I guess yeah, server 3 start to build this one. They will build this 2 as well because it's still burning. Right, I think that's all for now. So that when the combat will start, we will have another live stream, and we'll see you guys next videos.